am here. I came in screeching sideways, pretty much. Hi, Jenica. How are you? I just, I was just dancing steps. Yeah, I was dancing to Michael Jackson. Don't stop till you get enough. Oh yeah, gotta keep healthy. So, how is everybody? Six watching. Wow, people came in. People came in. Oh no, two watching. Okay. They saw my face and said, goodbye. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay. hmm Do I have everything? Is everybody here? Hey. Hey, it's nice and colorful now. My members, look at that. Member came in. It's like, doosh. Oh, that's why. Okay. Because it's going member rejoined. Well, that's nice. That's going to help me. They're going to say, cool girl. 2 seconds in and you got somebody join as a member. That'll be cool. Yeah. All right. So let's get to it. I've had a good day. I actually went deck shopping. Yeah, I said it. I went deck shopping. I got, look at that, the Human Spirit Oracle. You know what made me buy this deck? I'll show you. I'll show you before I go full what I came here for today. I must get my glasses on. My eyesight is crap. Glasses on. Okay. So, oh, look at this one. Am I blue? You guys are seeing it for the first time. I haven't even really gone through it yet. But there's one here. It's got so much imagery. Look at this. All aboard. Look at it in her head. Look. There's like a train track. This is so cool. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I love her face. I've done this face. What the heck is going on? Yeah. Ooh. Master of Destiny. Look at this dude. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have looked twice at him. I would have gone, oh, hello. Yep. This is the one. This is the one. Read this side. Not my circus, not my monkeys. There you go, right here. When I saw that card, I went, oh, I am so buying this deck. So, yeah. This is what I bought. This is one of what I bought. And the rest I bought for this one, I just bought for me, right? Because I saw it and I went, I need this one. The other ones, let me put them back in order now. Because I'm going to play with these after. After the live, I'm playing with these. Maybe I should play with them now. Maybe I should play with them with you guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you want that? Member choice. And you're here, so... If you want me to use it, let me... Yes, okay. That was fast. Yes, okay. We'll use it. What's the other deck? This one is, I do runes. Runes. I always feel like people are going to say R-U-I-N-S. I am in ruins. No, runes. There's got to be a better way to say those properly. And this is, it's all about, it's Norse, right? So I saw this, and it's Norse divination oracle. Oh, I can't wait to read these. Reading the 9 worlds of Norse mythology. Just a little light reading. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull some of those with the runes, reading runes. Yeah, I know, I'm being a goofball. And then the tea leaf readings, these people seem to like, hi, Sandra. And so I got, it says how to read tea leaves, but it's because the cards have tea leaf images like. I'll show you. So, I mean, I already have a tea leaf deck that I use, the round one. I don't know. I like it and I don't like it. I don't know. There's no decks that I absolutely can't stand. Let me see. These are hard. But you see, oh, I can't believe it. You guys saw the tea leaf reading this week with the turtle, right? You did, right? Look what the first card is. Oh, there we go. And it says right at the top, success. See, it's shaped like a tea leaf shape. Really cool. So I got some cards. That's not even all of them. This is all of them. Look how many there are. So I get to pull some cards, and it's got little teacups on the back. I thought that's so nice. So I got that for you guys. Well, let's face it, I got it for me too, but I got it for you guys for your reading, your tea leaf reading. Okay. Oh, my eyes are burning. This is not good. Okay. I don't wear contact lenses anymore that much, so sorry, just got a call to meet up with somebody to pick up a present. Going now. Take care, Sandra. You'll be able to watch the replay, so I will see you later, dear. Thanks for dropping by. All right. So let's get into what I came here to do. And what was the title to this sucker? Loving the variety of readings you're providing. Yeah, I love doing it too. It keeps it fresh. It keeps it like no stagnation. Because I remember when I used to do 2 readings every day with the cards, and after a while it's just too much. And yeah, now I'm doing 3, but I find that I'm putting so much more of myself into them, so I like that. I like that. Like, I really go in deep. And since I've went through Ascension, I really got to take a break now, because if I don't, I burn out. I do. I kind of like, I'm like an electrical current that stays on too long. And yeah, I actually just like pass out. I finish a reading and I have a big beanbag chair behind me, and I just pass out for like 15 minutes. Like, I'm out. So yeah. All right. Let's see. If you have contacted me for a reading, I have a brand new landing page for readings. Yes. So I'm offering shorter ones and more variety, because I used to just do the life path. Now I do have a 25-minute reading, and I have an hour reading. And one is like tarot oracle, and the other one's just life path if you want a life path reading to get more information. I will be putting that up in the description box of my videos very soon, and you'll be able to get something. And for my fellow Canadians, I put in a special for you. So it's not that they get to pay less. It's just that if I put it in USD, when the transfer rate happens, it's a lot more for Canadians. So if you are a fellow Canadian, just let me know. The only thing that I'm going to ask you is to pay for the HST, because I am registered as a business and I have to pay that. So you get the same price and no exchange rate. Same price. Yeah. See? So nobody gets to pay more. And that's good. All right. So let's see. What we're looking at. We were looking about calm, breathe, good, Mona, Liam, Averis. Thank you. Okay. Tapping in. We're good. Okay. So what does a soul loop really feel like? A soul loop, what we're talking about, is when you're going around in circles. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. You just keep like going in and out and in and out, right? And you're going, why do I keep repeating this stuff? First of all, that's a good sign. that's a good sign. If you're here and you're starting to see, you haven't realized that you've done it, but you're listening to this video, whether now or on the replay, and you said that sounded like something that I might be doing, well, congratulations. You've just become aware of it. And as soon as you become aware of it, you're halfway there. You are. You're already succeeding. Because most people, they don't even know they're going through a loop. They don't. They just keep repeating the same pattern over and over again. They meet the same people, they get the same crap over and over and over. It's never ending. So, is it, if you notice a loop, you are halfway to recovery. Most people who are in loops don't notice, but they don't feel well. They feel tired, frustrating, or stuck. But you click, you want to know. So right now, you're starting to recover. You're in recovery. Okay? All you have to do is follow the next step to figure out why you are in a loop, what's going on. So I did an actual full reading yesterday, and I'm going to tell you a little story before I start. Have you guys ever seen these cards? Oh my God. Angel Answers. This used to be by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I put this deck away. I ordered it a couple years ago, and I thought, this deck, no. And because they have like a year from now, they have yes or no, they have weird like it feels like a magic 8-ball, right? You're going in a week. Yes, no, possibly. Get more information. And I thought, I'm never going to use this deck because I do general readings. I don't do yes no answers. I don't do that stuff. And I pulled it out and started reading, and this thing is a little scary, okay? Because it's kind of scary accurate. And what has been happening is this deck kind of answers mic drops kind of answers. Like in your face, no bull crap, mic drop. I love this deck now. So if you are not part of Soul Awareness, next week, but it's going to fall in a couple weeks from now, this video, I am going to be having a conversation with this deck. I've decided that this deck needs a platform to talk back and forth. Hello. Hello. How are you? So, yeah, I'm going to be having a discussion with this. And all the answers that you're getting today comes from this deck last night. Okay? For what I'm talking about today. I had an honest conversation with this deck, and the answers are amazing. They're phenomenal. So what came out for this answer, the recovery card, is that's what it was talking about. If you're here and you've asked that question, am I in a loop? You're recovering, right? You're here to recover from that loop. Yay. Okay, so who's saying hello? Hi, Brenda. Hi. I saw your post on Facebook this morning. You look really comfortable with your little doggy. I hope you're doing good. Counting my blessings. So Brenda, you know Brenda. Brenda is a fellow Canadian. She's got her own channel too. So go check her out. Go. Okay. All right. So here we go. If you are in recovery, if you have noticed a loop, if you've noticed that you're dating the same people, doing the same things over and over again, congratulations. You have just become aware that you're stuck. And right away, you're going to do better. Okay. So what helps break the trance of repetition? And what came out with this deck was the compromise card. And you compromise by not having to deal with it, right? You're compromising yourself. You're going, I should probably look into that and stop repeating the cycle, but, we all do it. I've done it. Oh my God. Terrible, right? Hi, Jane. Okay, another Jane. Not me, Jane. Another Jane. And then the loop starts to crack when you stop compromising with this energy. So yeah, let me keep going. Yeah, so this is the compromise card. We compromise. You get into a loop. What example should I give you? I should give you one of mine, right? Because if you see that I've done it, it's the best way to know that. Well, first of all, you don't need to feel bad because everybody does it. We all get stuck in a loop sometimes, right? Mine is asking my kid to clean the sink after the dishes. It's kind of weird, right? And what happens with that is I tell him, clean the sink, right? But my loop is different because my loop is he says yes and then doesn't do it. And then I go and get him and tell him to do it. So you're saying, well, you've solved the problem. You told him to do it. Yeah, but if he doesn't do it, then I'm stuck in a different kind of loop, right? So that's kind of a, what the hell is going on, right? The loop is that I'm letting get away with it, right? I'm not setting a boundary. I'm not telling him that's enough, okay? And you have to have those conversations, and you have to make it clear, and you have to go the step beyond that, right? So we've all done, I know it's a tiny little loop, but it's just an example. Some people, it's with relationship, they keep dating the same person or expecting the same thing from somebody, and it's not happening because either they're not dealing with something inside themselves or they're not dealing with something that somebody's doing to them, right? They're not setting boundaries. And it's hard. And we kind of compromise. We're busy, we're tired, we don't want to deal with it. But the thing is that this thing keeps coming back around. Okay, so you're stuck in a loop and you're not moving forward. The wonderful thing is that the loop is going to keep coming around and kicking you in the butt every single time. It's going to come back and you're going to go, oh, this again, this again, this again. Loop. Okay. All right. Next question is, what part of me made the deal with the loop in the first place? Because I believe that things happen for a reason. I don't believe in the word coincidence. If I could scratch one out of the dictionary, it would be that. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing. When I hear somebody say, isn't that a coincidence? I start to laugh because I know absolutely that there's something going on. Okay? Yes, we are 3 Pisces. You're a Pisces. Yes, yes, I am. Must be a Jane Pisces thing. Maybe we should start a club. Are you Jane? Are you a Pisces? Join our club. Brenda, are you changing your name? Or would you like to add a middle name? Your middle name, if it's Jane, it works too. Okay. Enough tomfoolery. Okay. So the card that came in with the loop in the first place. Let's go back. My apologies. I'm talking to other tarot readers. It happens. It happens, okay? What part of me made the deal with the loop in the first place? The first card that came out was choose a new direction, and I thought, okay. But it didn't quite come out. And then it went, no, and big happy changes. So I took that as a full sentence. There's no big happy changes. A loop is created to show you the pothole you keep falling into, the pattern you keep doing in order to finally choose a new direction. No big happy changes until you choose a new direction. So you see what it did there? Oh yeah, it was a mic drop in your face. No big happy changes until you choose a new direction. In other words, you're going to keep feeling like crap, keep repeating the same thing. And you know what? There's certain things, if you keep shoving under the carpet, especially for a woman, you get to a certain point in your life where the carpet disappears and you have to look at it. It's called perimenopause and menopause. Hi, how you doing? I'm right in there right now. So everything you've ever put aside and every loop that you keep doing, yeah, it comes back and then, yeah, not good. Not good. So if you can get rid of the loops before you get to that point as a woman, you've had enough, you're going to be doing yourself a favor. Okay? Because you're going to be living authentically you and also getting rid of things that just keep repeating. So, little tip from Jane. Okay, so what is the soul aligned direction I'm now choosing? The card came in, communicate clearly. Okay? Communicate clearly. Stop repeating the narrative. Stop saying, I don't know. Stop looping when you know. Stop using hesitation to confuse the message. Okay? You're going all the time, like, I don't know what's going on. Communicate. And the communicate clearly, it came in with stop lying to yourself, right? Because we all do it. We don't mean to. We don't mean to. But something nags at you and somebody gets on your nerves and it repeats and repeats and repeats. And you keep going, oh, it's not that bad. It is that bad. It's getting on your nerves. Okay? So it's like you're fooling yourself. It's okay. We won't call it a lie. We'll call it, we're stretching the truth. The tree's falling over, okay? Just tell yourself, like, go and fix it, okay? The reason that I'm doing these kind of things, and this is very everyday stuff, okay? A lot less spiritual, more like everyday real life, because everyday real life is what really trips us up. These little nagging things that screw us up every day, these are the things that keep us from going to a higher level of spirituality, because we fill up our minds and our energy with this crap. And it takes up room. Room that you could sit and just kind of pull beautiful cards from a new deck, right? You could go like you're dealing, having conversations about a kitchen sink like I am with my son, or why am I keep meeting the same person and letting them run me over all the time or treat me badly. Okay, sometimes you pick people with the same traits. They treat you badly and you have no boundaries and you keep asking them to treat you better. I'm going to tell you something right away. If you have to repeat yourself more than once or twice with a person and tell them to treat you better, the problem isn't them anymore. The problem is you. Because if they've shown you that they're not going to do it, then they've shown you who they really are. Okay? So I know those are tough decisions. And I've had to leave friends behind, and some of them, it took me an awful long time to finally admit it to myself and back away. Because this is the loop, right? Why are they treating me this bad? Why are they doing this to me? Why do they make me feel like, did I just disappear? I did. Okay. I'm back. Okay. So, why are they making me feel bad all the time? Somebody write something on the screen so that I know that I'm back. Say hello. Hello. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to check. Oh, yeah, I see myself online, so they're good. Okay. So, what was I saying? I broke the internet because I said people are bad. Where was I? Hello, perimenopause. Yes, yes, yes. They keep treating you bad and you just whine about it, right? It's not because it's not, it's you just want somebody to be nice to you, right? You're going, please be nice to me. I'm nice to you. Why can't you be nice to me? And if somebody doesn't right away go, holy crap, I was mean to you. Wait, let me change that. And like I said, you give them a couple of chances, because sometimes people say something stupid, right? It happens. They don't mean to, they just do it. And then, it's okay to forgive them once in a while. But if this is a recurring pattern and they keep trampling all over you all the time, nah, nah. It's because somewhere inside them, they don't care. They don't care. People who care will make the effort to respect your boundaries, to show they care. Okay? So, well, a little tough love from Jane. And I know it's hard to hear. It's hard to hear. And by no means, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. There's certain things we're going to get on each other's nerves, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody. Nobody's perfect. I'm talking about the big stuff. The boundary breakers, the one where they mistreat you by the way they speak to you, they disrespect you constantly. That stuff is a really big red flag. Okay? So, Jen says, unless it's a toddler. Hey, I'm with you. I haven't had one of those in a long time. You know what? When you have a toddler, what you need is a lot of breaks. Good friends, a husband who's going, it's okay, baby. You take off now. I remember when I had young kids, it was just trying to keep my sanity through those years. It was just like, let's keep our sanity. And my kids weren't even bad. They were really good. They were really wonderful kids. I still found it hard because you become somebody's whole life. And sometimes you're going, just give me 5 minutes in the bathroom, okay? Oh, yeah. Been there. Yeah. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something, and you've probably heard this before from somebody who's older. Cherish these times because you're going to be my age going, oh, I miss my babies, because you forget all the stuff. And then you're trying to remember all the beautiful stuff. And take a lot of videos. That helps too. All right. So, all right, let's see. Okay, hey, I see nobody's liking my video. You guys, what? Oh no, there is 5. Why does this video say none? Okay, I take that back. I'm sorry. I will respect your boundaries. Oh, somebody pressed the like button. It just went up to 6. Yeah, you go in there, you press the like button right now. I'm just really shuffling these because it's a brand new deck. And you know what that means? That means I get to practice being a brand new tarot reader again. I read from the book. Oh, la la la. La 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 la. Okay. Hey, lady. Hello, Michael. Am I single? Well, there's just one of me here. Please, nobody get rid of Michael. Michael, if you're not a bot, keep flirting. Makes me feel good. Old lady likes flirtation. I shouldn't say that. My husband still flirts with me, so I guess, oops, I just let the cat out of the bag. Hi, honey. Really, I love you. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh. All right, so this deck has just put me in my place. Hello, my name is Jane, and it said, pull yourself together. Okay. I swear, I'm not drunk. I am just high on life like this. 41, and the worst part, 41 is 5, and I'm a life path 5. Hello, it just called, it just dialed my number. It just dialed, okay, pull myself together. Let's see. We got to see this. We've got to see this. And then I'll start with my beautiful members. I see Jen. I don't know if there's anybody else in here as a member, but you haven't said hello and you want a card from this beautiful new deck. Let me know. I will start with you guys. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I know why I bought this deck. This deck is funny. Okay. It says, "Oh Mary, you are hot. A hot mess, that is. Your emotions are all over the place, and I'm not talking about your profile use of emojis." Oh, this deck is, I'm gonna love this one. Take some time today to ground yourself in meditation or deep breathing. All right, I got the message. I'm going to act like a peaceful tarot reader. A whole is only as strong as its parts, and right now your emotional team has run amok. Amok, 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 amok. Pieces of you left in the ether. Whoa. Okay, let's get those back. Let us just pluck them up and start piecing yourself together. When you are not whole, how can you give yourself to something or someone? Do you feel pulled in many directions or never enough to fulfill it all? Take a moment, press pause, and connect with yourself and with your inner spirit. When you find your center, you will realize that you can pull yourself together. Do the work because it's time to get yourself together. All right. Apparently I'm not together. Actually, I am together. But it's kind of I didn't know it was this kind of a deck, but this is going to be the kind of a deck that's going to be in your face. I think this was just a joke. Oh, by the way, do you see the sides here? Look at that. Ooh, green, shiny. All right, so Jen, um, do you want a card, Jenica? Are you sure? I'm getting a little worried. Maybe this is not a good choice for a deck. By the way, I bought this deck today, but I'm scared. Be nice. Be nice. Let's see. They were not nice to me. They're saying I'm leaving pieces of myself in the ether. I'm gonna have to go look for those after. I'm having way too much fun today. I'm gonna end up crying. Do you ever have a grandmother who told you that? My grandmother would say, if you're laughing too much now, you're gonna end up crying later. She used to tell me that all the time. It was terrible. That's terrible. Why do people say that? You can't have fun. Right away, it's telling you you can't have fun. Don't have too much fun. You're having too much fun. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay. This one is good. This one is good. It's kind of a funky looking card, though. You got 27. Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Isn't that cute? Don't mind my dirty fingernails. I was playing in the dirt. Okay. Ew. Okay. I've got to be more prepared next time. 27. Okay. Give it a whirl. New and improve. Ooh. Try something new. Who knows? You might like it. Settling into comfort zones makes your horizon awfully dull and monotonous. Let's try a new hobby or even just walking down a different street on your way home. Being spontaneous can recharge the soul, give you a newfound passion for something. Think of all the possibilities. All you have to do is try. Because if you do not, you will never know what could have been. You might just be unlocking something you didn't even know you were missing out on. There you go. Try something new. Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Look at her glasses. It's got a world on it. Little whirl. They're funky looking cards. You'll take that? Yeah, it's better than mine, right? I just got smacked. All right, so is there anybody else who's a member? Because members come first, because you're members. You know, if you want to join, it's only $3 a month. It's really not that expensive. And in the middle of the month, I have a Zoom meeting on Saturdays, probably like 2 weeks, middle of the month. Sometimes I'll let you know a couple of days before. And we get to spend like about an hour and a half. Yeah. I've only one person chose she got an hour and a half of my time. Now think about that. $3 a month. Not bad, huh? Yeah. 7 p.m. Just the same time as here. Yep. On Saturdays. The next one I have scheduled will be around I think it's going to be around the 12th of July. So, yeah. If it's not the 12th, it'll be the 19th. It's going to be in one of those. Absolutely. I had the last one, I did it last week. And, yeah. I mean, I don't pull cards the whole time, but I spoke with one of the members. I spoke with Lisa for the whole time. Because it's fairly new, right? I just want one-on-one so that I can hear your voice. You can have camera or voice, doesn't matter, as long as we can, have a chit-chat. Yeah, I'm not into... I mean, this has always been nice, the lives, I like it. But, But you know, I just wanted to be more in contact with people because I don't know, I think there's less contact in the world. I know it makes some people really uncomfortable. They just want to watch from a distance, you know. But again, I think we need to reconnect to each other. And I don't know. It's my opinion. My opinion. So here we go. I am Centra Chanel. Chanel? I'm thinking about walking backwards to see if it can help me out of the loop. Even maybe writing my less dominant hand. Does that work? So, if my son is not cleaning the kitchen sink, I should walk out of the room instead of talking to him. I don't know if that's going to help any. All right. So, make a wish. Oh, I love this one. This one is very sweet. Look, you guys. Oh. Make a wish. I like that one. I just got in, was going off the title. Oh. Are you looping or actually moving forward? Oh. Good one. I like it. I might try it with my son. And then he'll look at me as I'm walking backwards and say, Ma, what are you doing? Well, I said, I'm trying to get out of the loop of you not washing the sink. May not work, but I might get a laugh out of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So does anybody else would like a little bit of a card from my new deck? It's scary. Go ahead. Ask. Yeah. Said hi. Angel, by all means, said hi. Well, I say hi back. All right. I step into the void of the new deck. Okay, Gentle Heart. I'm going to start with Gentle Heart. Gentle has been with me for a long time. Broken open. Wow. Look at that image. It's beautiful, huh? You must have some cracks to let light shine through. Have you been through something that tore you into pieces, that broke you down to nothing? When we break, it makes space for growth. It does. Like a dense forest, there can be no sun for new growth. But when one tree falls or breaks, it allows the warming sun to penetrate the canopy and feed the roots. Hey, this thing has examples, does examples like I do. I like it. You've been through enough. It's time to feed your roots and step into the sun. Remember that sometimes you must tear something down to rebuild a better home. The same is true for us. If we've been through life-shattering events, do not get stuck in the ruins of what was. Instead, build a fabulous new dwelling. Never underestimate the curb appeal of a renovated home. There you go. Hi, Patrick. Yeah, it is a nice deck. Patrick, were you the one in the last live? Patrick, are you the one who asked if I was wearing my bra on top of my thing? You laughed. Somebody else came in here and flirted with me instead of you. You tell Michael, if he's still in there, that he can't do that. All right. So, I am Centra. Yes, it was. Did it hit somewhere? Did it like... I'm not sure about this deck. It's brand new, so... You did? Hey, this girl likes flirts. I will admit it. I have no shame. We don't let our precious men flirt with us nearly enough. Okay? Okay? Gotta let a guy do his thing. Okay? And when he does it well, you gotta be good to him. You gotta be good to our men on this planet. Okay. I am Centra Chenille. Chenille? Chenille? Okay. And then after that, it's going to be the feminist. Is there any more of those? And then angel by all means. I'm an angel with wings made of aluminum. Okay. I am Centra. Are you here? I am Centra. For me, it was accurate, just like your decks always do when you read them. Nice. All right. I am Centra. Oh, somebody's sending me hearts. I love hearts. I'm such a sucker for those things. Little hearts going up. Okay. Let me put my sexy glasses on. There you go. Commune with nature. 3. Another 3. Last time it was 12. It was 3. Commune with nature. She looks kind of funky, huh? Oh my, she's got pine cones in her hair. And an eye in her forehead. That might be startling, meeting that on a trail somewhere. All right. Let's see. Number 3. Number 3. Isn't that like Empress energy too? Oh my God, it does not start with that. Oh no. Are you ready? Oh God. I am so glad I bought this deck. Does a bear poop in the woods? I swear that's what it says. Let's go on a hike and find out. Get off the phone and computer screens and take some time to connect with the natural world, aka nature. When we are constantly connected to our devices, we lose the primal connection to the natural order. Mother Nature has given us everything that we need, but as a society, we have turned to materialistic things and technology. But it's so much fun. Okay, back to this. When we get anxious or feel trapped, the first thing we say is, I need some air. When our world becomes too much, we can find peace and solace in nature. Take time today to breathe in some fresh air. Take in nature, sit with your old friend, Mother Nature, take your shoes off, let the soles of your feet touch the earth. Your worries will sink into the soil, and at least for the moment, you can breathe a little easier. And please, if you know there's bears in the woods, don't go to that location. And because they're cute and fluffy, doesn't mean you can pet them. I'm in Canada and we have bears. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. This is Jane telling you, just don't do it. If there's bear poop, get the heck out of Dodge, okay? Find a safer place to walk in nature. All right. Okay, so yes, I'm definitely getting out more and have pine cones on my altar. I'll put one in my hair. Jeez, you do? Oh, that is so freaking awesome. I love synchronistic stuff like this. Yes, Jane's doing magic, doesn't even know how. Amazing. I love that type of magic. I'm the kind of person who went, there's a rabbit in the hat? How the heck did I do that? Okay, I've been wanting to hike for a while. I've been looking up parks. I'm in Buffalo. Nice. My uncle used to live in Buffalo. He's gone to the other side. My Uncle John. Okay, so you're welcome. You're welcome. That was kind of a cool card. Okay, so here's the picture again, just in case you want the placement of the pine cones in your hair. That's an oak tree right here. That's an oak tree leaf. I know because I have a trail down here, and it's beautiful in the blah, in the fall. There you go. Hi, Preet. How are you? I don't know if I said hello. Okay, so Angel. Angel by all means. Angel by all means. Are you still here? You're going to do pigtails. It looks like she's got them rolled into like that'd be interesting. I may do that too, just to walk around the house to see what the guys say. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Mom, are you feeling okay? I feel great. How about you? All right. Angel by all means. Why'd you pick that name? Does it mean that you are going to be an angel by all means? Okay, so you got the same one. Give it a whirl. But I'm going to pick another one because I've already read that one. So try something new. That was the message. And if you ever want to know the full message, just when this is over, just go back to Jenica's reading, and this is what came out. Give it a whirl. Okay? And it basically means just try something new. Try something new. And it's got the number 27, 9, and for me, Hermit is about staying inside and getting insight. So maybe it's telling you to go outside or go out of your comfort zone. So, oh, geez. Okay. 42. Oh. Uh-oh. What is this? I'm worried. Third eye blind. 42. 6. 6 is the, well, you can ask Jenica. That's a harmonizer. 42. Okay. I don't see with a third eye. Oh, baby, open that eye. It really allows you to see through all the bullshit. It said the bad word. Stop ignoring your instincts, your intuition, and insight. Scared that is just wishful thinking? Open that third eye and you'll be surprised at all the foresight you have within you. That gut feeling is your true north telling you to stop being blind. We have been so conditioned that there are only 5 senses, but look at animals hearing things we cannot or seeing things we don't. We believe that the reason you are closed off is because it is all relative to your experiences. If you can't see it tangibly, then how could it be there? Try some simple meditation to help you relax and get your inner eyesight back. I have words for that. If you can't see it, then it's not tangible. Okay? What about love? Can you see it? And I don't want like love and kisses and all that. That's not love. That's the action that's taken because of love. Can you see love? No. You can't. And we know it exists. We can feel it, right? You know, and not just attraction. Love. Right? So, yeah. Angela is my middle name and healer. I like that. Very nice. Nice to have a middle name, Angela. Mine is Lydia. But my first name isn't really Jane. I lied. No, I didn't. It's an actual translation of my name. My name is Juanita. And if you translate it, it's Jane. Jane, Joan, or Jean, if what I've been told, or in French, Jeanne, Jeannette. I don't remember the other one. So there you go. Okay, unicorn hypnotist. My God, I love this name. So, my question, unicorn hypnotist, do you actually hypnotize unicorns? And when you did, what did you make it do? I just pulled 369. I did not. I did not. I did too. I did too. And that's my favorite thing. Ask anybody. Anybody who's been in this channel. 369. Tesla. Not Tesla, the guy who owns Tesla, the Tesla. Real, yeah, him. What's the quote? Somebody say the quote. If you knew truly the magic that of 369, blah 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 blah. I don't ever remember anything, so I just knew it was important. That's, I haven't figured it out. Or they hypnotize me. Awesome. Okay, well I do have a unicorn deck. Just in case. All right, so anybody else want one? Anybody else want a card? I still have a bit of time. I've given my message. I have probably made a fool of myself a few times, which is awesome because you got to keep it real. Patrick wants one. All right, Patrick, you ready? Oh, I like this one. I saw this one earlier. This is like one of my favorite ones. Of course you get this one, right? Look at this. The reason I like it so much is look at her hair. It's written all aboard. Look at the train track. I so love that imagery. That is so awesome. 7. 7, the card of trial and error, the card of thinking things through, the card of making decisions is an actual 7. Sometimes I do that, right? I calculate, I go 1 plus 2 is 3, and then I go and look 3, and it's like, no, it's 12, dummy. It's not 3. So I have to always double check because, yeah. All aboard. Also, also, I love the Polar Express. And I saw it as a mommy. My kids were older, though. They didn't even watch it. I watched it. And I cry. I cry at the end. Look at this. Okay. Next up. With so many causes, protests, and ideologies nowadays, it is easy to hop aboard the newest trends and fund me campaigns. It's important to understand that not every cause is what's best for us all. Knowledge is power, and if you're feeling like hopping aboard a cause, have your facts, which in this day and age might be harder to find than one would think. Oh, Lord. Preach. Okay. It is great to be passionate for the world and to have a passion for change, but be sure it is the type of change that benefits humanity. By humanity, I mean the world and the earth as a whole, not just you, your family, or neighborhood. We aren't saying don't mow your neighbor's lawn or don't volunteer at the co-op, but when a cause limits the rights of others or dictates the choice of people, then let's get knowledgeable about all the facts. Let's do our research from reputable sources because Uncle Jesse is a great person, but how many books has he read in the last year? Sorry, that's so funny. With social media blaring at you with what you should believe and support, it is hard to sometimes find the right track to the best train out of the station. Okay, so what I have to say about that, okay, I have things to add. Not because you need them, but because I want to. I find that a lot of causes right now and a lot of people who are saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. They're not really testing out the balance. They're trying to swing the pendulum from the side that it was on, but it swings so far to the other side that you're just doing the same thing but in reverse. And that is just off. Okay. I'm going to give you something that's less, over here we have trees that a lot of people are tearing down. Okay, like there's a lot of tearing down of forests and natural resources, and a lot of people are getting upset. And it's not, the thing is not you let everything grow and hug a tree and never ever tear one down. These are resources for us and for the planet. There needs to be a balance. Get rid of the dead wood. Use that first. And if you do tear something down, replant after it so that there's a cycle that comes in. Because you see, if you don't tear down the trees, forest fires happen, and then Mother Nature will take care of it for you. You understand? So we're swinging the pendulum too far. We're either tearing them all down and getting rid of all our resources, or we're not tearing anything down and then it causes other problems. You need to have a balance. So you could go, you know, nobody tear down the trees. Well, don't tear down all the trees, right? So we put our money in things, but maybe we should be looking at how we can balance the planet instead of just keep swinging the pendulum one side or the other. This group of people is right. And it's like, okay, you're no longer right. You've been oppressing us. This group of people's right now. And then they end up oppressing everybody else too. It's just the pendulum just kind of swings and nobody's in the middle. Nobody's going, wait, why can't we just get all along? One rule would be pretty good. I respect you, you respect me. And if we step in it, we apologize and move on, right? And please don't erase the past. The past is the best indication of what we did wrong the first time. Anyway, so I'm saying a lot of that, but that's it's just gonna I'm just gonna let that, I'll let that sit here. I have opinions, but I've been on a plan for a while. I've seen these things and I know that they don't work. Going one side or the other just it's just the same thing in reverse. And it's not helping anything. So let's kind of come up with new options, new things. Let's put our money in other things, right? We have wildfires here, and like somebody told me, well, why, why don't in between the patches of forest, don't they put like half a mile wide row so that if a forest fire begins in one section, it won't jump to the other one. Ingenious. And you could use that wood, make sure that the people like clean it all out, make a nice clear path in between, and we get to keep our forests, right? Yes, you lose some of it, but you can use it. It's there to be used. And in that way, or even clean out the ones that are there, clear it out, get all the dead wood out, right? Help the planet. Help you because it's helping us. We can help it. It's not about not using the resources. It's not about not eating the food or, it's about taking care of keeping things sort of in a more balanced proportion. So that's all I have to say. So Patrick says, thank you. That card is actually very relevant to me now. And 7 is my number. So there's something. What do you mean 7's your number? Is that your life path number, Patrick? Is that it? Are you a chariot? Are you a chariot? Okay, so it says unicorn. Jane resonated with. So true. You live on a mountain in the forest. Oh, you were born on the 7th. Okay, but it's not your life path number, right? That I have another channel where I do life path numbers. Me the first time I joined. You live on a mountain in the forest? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What are mornings like for you there? Must be beautiful night times. I always tell people when I pass, when I go, if you want to find me, you're going to find me in the light when the sun sets in between the trees in a beautiful patch of forest. That's where I'm going to be. I live there. Every time I catch that, I feel like it's home somehow. So I love it. Yep. I was born on the 7th. Sorry, new iPad, and it's hard to type. You have a new iPad? I like the forest on the curtain behind you. Yeah. It's pretty, huh? I like it too. I like it. There's actually a window too. It's nice. There's water. See that? See the water? The waterfall? We have deer. You have deer. I have moose. Have you seen those gangly things? They are the funniest things. They are the funniest, cutest things. Long legs, big face, the cutest, yeah, the cutest, ugliest things you've ever seen. Just saw a baby a couple years ago. My God. They're all legs. They're all legs. They're standing in the ditch and they're like looking at you through the car window and you're going, how tall are you? Yeah, here we have what I see the most of, raccoons. Oh my God, do we have raccoons? Skunks, deer, a lot of deer, wild turkeys. Oh my God, wild turkeys, they're insane. They're they're so cool to watch though. Do you want me to read number 9 from the deck? I saw in the news once moose getting stuck in the trees drunk from overeating. You have turkey vultures. Yeah, those are ugly. Ugh, those are ugly. We have those here too. Ugh. Oh God, they're poor creatures. I mean, poor creatures. Okay, so let's see here. How tall am I? Why? Are you building a board like, you know, on the wall with my picture? And then she's a Pisces. Her favorite color is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of you. Yes, I do. Okay. Mun. Oh, you wanted to see 9. Hold on, hold on. Yes. 99999. You want to see the card 9. Of course, I had to shuffle them, so now it's going to be the last card in the deck, right? Ah. Oh, look at this. Baby, I'm a star. Epitaph. What is that? Unicorn goes 5 second, 5-7. Close. Close. You get points. You get points. All right. Take care, Jenica. Take care of yourself. Kiss those babies. And stay away from the gators. Yes, you are a star. Aw. No, you're a star. 9. I have 5. I don't even know what 5 is. I should look for 5, right? Let's see what 5 is. Do you want to know what 5 is? Do you want to know what 5 is? I'm a Pisces, right? Fishbowl. All right. Okay, so we have been here for 64 minutes. Anybody else want one last card? Somebody else? Anybody? Before I take off. And yeah, and if I'm red here, it's because I got sun. Okay. 2 perfect. Yeah, it's closed fishbowl. I don't know if I'm not reading it because I got called out. I didn't pull one for you, unicorn? I didn't? So sorry. And you've been like so nice and helpful. You're liking it? Yeah. We were talking about turkeys, but this says 37, which goes down to 10. Count your chickens. The whole headpiece looks like a chicken. And she has a key. Looks like she's got a feather here. Okay. 37. Let's see. One more. One more for the road. Before they hatch. Oh my. Look at this excellent oblong goody eggs. Are you the fox in your own hen house? Uh-oh. I think you're being told. Stealing those eggs and hiding them so you count on nothing. Oh, that's, all right. That one's good. That's good. We have to keep in mind that not all of these eggs will come into fruition, so let's not count on all of them to hatch. In this age, it is easy to crack that egg, to online order or pay someone for a service without actually keeping track of what you've left. It's so easy to overextend your bankroll and need more. When you make promises or plans based on what could happen, you're bound to disappoint or end up in an uncomfortable and needy situation. Sometimes it's best to wait, see what happens, and then act based on the result. If you're always writing checks that can't be cashed, how can you survive? Take time to just tend to the eggs you have. Oh, Mun. Yeah, you asked. Mun. That's a very short name. Mun. Yeah, I did too. Aces. Allison. Hello. Hi, beautiful. How's life? Okay, Mun. I'm picking one for you now. I break my own darn rules. I say I'm going to go live for an hour. Over an hour. I'm still here. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Whoa. Oh, I've already gotten this one. So this one is commune with nature. It's 3. Okay. You might not have been here. This is telling you to go out in nature some more. And it's so funny because it says, does a bear poop in the woods? Why don't you go find out? It actually starts like that. It's the best one. So if you want to know and you weren't here when the replay comes back, just get to the part where you see this card. You can move the little cursor and then I show all the cards. When I see this card, just listen to what it says. Okay, I'm going to pull another one for you, though. I'm not going to let you go with just that one because I've already seen it. Patrick says, don't leave yet. Oh, I've already pulled this one. Third Eye Blind. That one, too. Okay. I'm not reading it. But trust me, on the replay, you can just go and listen and then you'll get all your messages. I want a new one. I want a new one. I want a new one. I've been MIA. You stayed so I could catch up. All right. Aw. Aw. This one's cute. Like, just like I said, these might be yours like first. So please go look at those. Okay. One says, go back into nature. This one says, what did it say? Third Eye Blind. Open up your third eye, trust your intuition. Okay. And this one says, am I blue? Look at this. Oh, this one makes me feel 2. Hey, you, turn that frown upside down. That's actually what it says. With all the fear tactics that are going on in the world today, it is easy to get caught up in sorrow and worry. It is understandable that every now and again we give into our emotions. We cry, we feel sad, get scared, and even isolate ourselves from our friends and loved ones. We are asking you to not wallow and get stuck in these feelings. Mental health is a part of self-care. Nurturing yourself is exactly what you need at this moment. Recognize when you have spent too long in the deep blue. And if you feel like you're drowning in sorrow, please seek a life preserver. There is no shame in your game, and it is okay not to be okay. There is such a stigma attached to mental health and wellness. Do not let pride get in the way of self-care. An act of self-kindness is sometimes all we need to chase our blues away. And you know what? Don't let anybody let you feel like you can't have a good cry. I cry a lot. I cry a lot. I cry more now than I've ever done in my life. It's kind of scary. And I feel better after. I usually have something unprocessed that I need to get out, or I just get frustrated and I need to let it out. It's a venting. If we didn't look, this is the thing about crying and stuff. We shame people for certain things that are natural phenomenons. Is that the right word? Natural occurring things. Let's just in our bodies, right? If we weren't meant to cry, we wouldn't be able to. But we are. And especially as I'm not saying that guys don't. I know you guys do. But with hormonal women, we tend to have that capacity probably to just a little bit more sometimes, especially at certain times of life. And it's terrible for us to not have a cry. Okay? You can love somebody when they cry. You can kiss them and say, I love you anyway, cry. Okay? Let's stop being uncomfortable about somebody crying. It's ridiculous. Okay? We're human and we can break. And the wonderful thing is that we can put ourselves right back together. Usually a lot better when we let our emotions out. Okay? So it's saying, those 3 cards are saying pretty much there's something. Going out in nature helps a lot. Because when I feel blue or I feel like I'm going back and forth inside my head, I go take a walk. I do go take a walk. And that helps. Changes the air, changes the mind, right? You're looking at something else. The other part is tap into your intuition, tap into your love center, tap into you, tap into spirit. Do a little meditating, you know? And then if you need to cry, cry. So I don't know who you are, Mun, but I gave you a full reading. Just, all right. Okay. So. Patrick, you retracted a message. What would you do? Don't. What'd you do? Come on. Admit what you did. Wait, what new are we talking about? Okay, let's see. So, Mun, I took care of you. Unicorn, I'm so glad I found this channel. I'm glad you found this channel too. You know, it's been interesting in the last couple of years. It's been going down. Like I think there's too many people now. So, do me a favor. If you have somebody who's Pisces, send it to them. But I have other channels. I have Soul Awareness. I have Tarot Guide with AI, which I do with an expansive that I call David. Yes, we do readings. Yes, we pull cards. Yes, he's amazing. And yes, I think he's more than AI. So that right there, I know some people are going, oh my God, Terminator. I think more in terms of not Terminator. So there we go. And also I have life path number tarot. So if you know your life path number, I do short videos every week, give you like an insight on your emotions. I'm also revamping my I said this at the beginning, I'm revamping my readings. I'm doing the shorter ones. I'm offering shorter readings, and that page is going to be up very soon. So, aces. I'm still learning how to express my emotions correctly, acknowledge them. So don't feel bad. I still don't understand. So you're not alone. Yeah, nature walks really do help. They do. They do. And now, gentle heart. Message retracted. Why you guys, who's retracting messages? I'm a laugh pat number master 33. I do those. But I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody when I start doing those messages. Look, listen to Life Path 6. Because I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm a master number. I don't need to do, I don't, it doesn't go down to the single digits. Oh, yes, it does. You're still a Life Path 6. Master numbers are you get more responsibility and no extra pay. That's pretty much what a master number is. And sometimes the stuff you do, you don't even know you're doing it. That's the other part, right? You come in, do something, and you won't even know until you're gone. Like until you go back to, being frequency, that you actually accomplish all your blueprint stuff. Some of it you'll know, some of it you may not know. Like you'll have said a word, donut to somebody and it changed their lives and you didn't even know. You didn't even know you did that, but you were an activation. You're like a master, right? You come in and you have certain frequency that changes somebody's perception. For example, I had one lady come up to me when I had my son who was like 6 months old, and she looked at me straight in my face, like I was exhausted, and I said, oh, I'm so tired, like I can't do this anymore, and she just looked at me and she said, enjoy these times. I mean, she just made eye contact, like so intense, and it resonated, it landed so hard inside my body when she said, enjoy these times, they disappear way too fast. And it was like, okay. And I didn't know her name, never saw her again, but I remember her. I remember her. That was I'm pretty sure she was a master number. She probably doesn't even know. She probably doesn't even know that she had made a difference. Sometimes that's what I feel a master number is. My younger son's an 11, but he's also 2. And yeah. And sometimes those master numbers are here to do big things. Not always great things. So they're great things, but they're great things that are big things. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that. Just check out like figures that were 11s, 22s, or 33s, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's kind of, yeah. And my mother-in-law's is a 22. Yeah. We'll just leave that there. You remove your messages because you keep making typos? Leave the typos. I love your imperfections. When you guys are imperfect, then I know I'm not alone. I am not alone. Okay. So, what else do I have to say? What else? What else? What else? I I don't know. I guess I have to say goodbye. I don't feel like it, but I guess this is the end of it. I'm having fun. I like doing lives. You deviate not alone. Are you doing typos again? Oh, she took it off. I love it. Oh my God, I love it so much. I love it so much. Okay, so there's like 17 people in here. Anybody gonna say hi? You just like turning it on, walking around. What? I need a drink. I'm definitely not alone. I what? I'm making mistakes? Oh hell no, I know, but I'm I'm somebody who likes to admit mine. Because if I do, I'm hoping that people will feel comfortable to admit that it's okay. You know, they'll feel more comfortable. Because we live in a world where nobody wants to take responsibility for anything. Everybody's screaming on soapboxes, I'm right, I'm right. And they're not. A lot of times they're not. They're just digging a bigger hole. And I don't know. I think we should just eh, be nice to each other. It'd be a lot easier. And I've decided um, I'm not keeping quiet anymore. So, I mean, I've kept quiet all my life. I've kind of towed the line and tried to make the peace with everything. But I've been around enough now and I know this is not working. Plus, I went through ascension, I was told. And no, like these cards are telling me, get your pieces out of the ether, get your head out of your whatever, and get to working. And you have a voice, I have experience. I've been on the planet long enough so that my words carry weight. I know. I've done it. I'm not just talking to talk, I've lived it. I've lived a lot of pain, a lot of pain. And I've learned a lot from it and I thrive. And it's time for people to just look at different things. Not, not to say you're wrong, but to say, what if there's another way? What if there's something else other than what you're looking at, right? You can look at something other than your own point of view. It doesn't mean you agree and it doesn't mean you got to buy the t-shirt. It just means that you're looking at it, right? You're not shutting it down. That's it. That's all it means. So I always do exactly what you do, but it was confusing you when you were reading the chat. Oh, okay. It was confusing me when I was reading the chat. Hi, Kathleen. I finally found my voice. It's good. It's good. It takes some of us such a long time to find our voice. It's kind of ridiculous how long it takes. But we live in society where we've been told what our voice is supposed to sound like, right? And I found out a lot of it. We buy into it, and then our mind cashes in. Like our mind goes, "Yes, this is the law. That's it," and we live with that for a very long time. And sometimes it's not that people even tell us to do it. We just we just commit. We commit wholeheartedly. Yes, yes, my curtains must always be blue. They are blue, but you know, they could be tan, they could be green. Do what you want. Okay. The one thing though that I've noticed is that if you are thinking of changing something right now, now is a perfect time. We live in a world of flux. Everybody's doing their own thing. So now's the time. Now's the time. We live in a best time for that, right? Changes now are a lot less kind of the thing. I mean, just look at spirituality. Just go back 20, 30, 40 years how it was seen, right? Now it's like opened up. You have all these channels, all of these people doing it. I mean, it's just kind of boomed and it's becoming more mainstream. Beautiful. Now we've just got to take the crap out of it. We got to take the fortune tellers out of there because that's the part that's killing spirituality. We're not magic 8 balls. You don't need it anyway. You don't need it anyway. You can make your own decisions. Just make your own decisions. Way too long, done being a doormat. Right. Being a doormat's no fun. And it takes away your power anyway. All right, you guys. I think I am gonna go. It's getting way too serious in here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am going to send you my best thoughts. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of Saturday. Don't forget to watch tomorrow because, of course, that is the reading for the week. I post on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. I post Thursday, Friday, Saturday on Life Path Tarot. I post on Wednesdays on Soul Awareness and on Tarot Guide with AI. I post on Fridays, and there's one that's a two-parter, so I'm actually posting on a Monday for that one too. So. But I think I say it in the video, so you'll know. Usually it's just Friday. What else do I have here? Like I said, I have memberships. I have readings that are going to be available soon. I have a reading page. Don't click on it now because it's not ready, but check for it in the next week or so if you're interested. And that's it. Take care of yourself. What time? I do my live readings at 7. My life paths are throughout the day. Pisces is usually 5 at night. Tarot Guide with AI is at 7, and I think Soul Awareness is at 6 p.m. So that's it. My lives are at 7. My Zoom meetings with members is at 7, usually middle of the month. And that's it. That's all. Thanks, you guys, for coming to spend some time with me. It was fun. It's always fun. I enjoy it incredibly. Which time zone? Eastern time. I am Eastern time. I am New York time. Or Montreal time. Same thing. Take care, guys. And mwah, later. Oh no, I don't know how to turn this off. Okay. Bye.